AITA for being sick of my roommate's girlfriend living with us for 6 months. I, 21F, have been living with my roommate, 25F, in a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment for over a year. She's always been kind, respectful, and often took it upon herself to clean our shared spaces, even when I offered to help. We got along great, had no arguments, and though she's extroverted and I'm more introverted, she rarely brought guests over, which suited me perfectly due to past bad experiences with noisy roommates. I truly felt lucky to live with her. Late last year, she quit her job and traveled to her home country for a break, bringing a female friend in her 30s along. I had the place to myself with my cat until January. While I missed her, I really enjoyed the solitude. When she returned, I was happy, until I realized she brought that same friend back with her. She stayed the night, which I didn't mind, but then stayed the entire week, which was unusual since my roommate never had overnight guests before. I started to get the feeling they were dating. Then I noticed hickeys on her neck, and the next night I clearly overheard them having sex. It confirmed my suspicion. I was surprised. She'd only ever mentioned being into men and even described her type to me. While I supported her, I felt a little blindsided that she hadn't told me this person, now apparently her girlfriend, would be staying with us. What I thought was a short visit turned into something much more permanent. Her girlfriend was suddenly here constantly, working from home in our shared spaces, using the kitchen, TV, and generally making me feel uncomfortable in the apartment I also pay for. She's often cold or dismissive toward me, and I felt sometimes like a guest in my own home. What makes this even more frustrating is that her girlfriend has her own place and a dog, and is clearly doing well financially. She drives a Tesla, constantly spends money, and my roommate has even told me she's well off, so I don't understand why she's living here. My roommate and her girlfriend are practically inseparable, so getting a moment alone with her is hard. Even when I do, I struggle to bring up the issue directly. She recently confided that she's still closeted, and I'm one of the few who knows, which makes the situation more delicate. I don't want to hurt her or damage our relationship. They've also been more mindful lately, sticking to her room more and spending some weekends away. Still, I didn't agree to a third person living here. I signed a lease with one roommate, not two. Sleepovers are fine, but this has been going on since January. I barely know the girlfriend, I don't like her attitude, and I feel like my boundaries are being crossed. So, AITA for feeling this way. I know I can be irritable, but I think the situation sometimes warrants it.